Hey guys,
So,
welcome to the Momol podcast. And you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to
But
change the background, so it's still the Valentine's MMS logo.
okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We can work with
It's
this. This is
okay.
pretty good. This is pretty good.
yeah,
So it's us, Owen, Elijah, Jared, and Rue, and we're back.
Okay.
We're back from
Happy
our February
advance,
hiatus,
happy advance white
Number.
day.
and
Advance
we're
white
we're
day.
here to like talk about our well, we wanted to talk about our dream jobs, but first I kind of wanted to start off with a story. I got a story for y'all. All right.
All right. Drop it.
So
Let's-
I've always been well. I could also say this is kind of my dream job, but it's not real. It's really unfair because I bet it's everyone's dream job. So my dream job is to be one of my dream jobs is to be a house dad, or not a
Oh
dad.
god,
Okay,
Nani? Yeah.
the ultimate dream.
guys. Okay. Let me defend myself. All right. It's fun. I mean, like,
And
there's nothing to be ashamed about being like that. You know, if your wife makes millions, just stay at home,
yeah, well,
wash the dishes. You know, like let her. I'll be the
carry
bread
the house.
eater. You know, you win the bread, I eat it.
Bread
I'll
eater.
I'll clean the house. I'll do all the stuff. You know, I would love to do that. That would be like I never have to work a day in my life. I'll just have to, I'll clean the house, and my girlfriend wants to have 15 cats. So,
Oh god.
Kimberly's
That's a
my
lot.
girlfriend. Yeah, I was like, yeah, 15 cats. I I could barely take care of two dogs. I don't even take care of them here in the house, and I feel like they're they're kind of a handful.
Well,
So,
well, if you're earning millions, like you can afford me.
oh yeah. That I mean, if we were earning millions, I would take care of those cats probably. I'd have the motivation to take care of 15 cats. But here's the thing. Okay, so I probably won't have kids. So her solution to that issue would be to just have cats instead. You know, like instead of having two kids or like one kid, just have 15 cats. And
Yeah, I mean,
me
like you don't have to pay
personally,
for tuition.
I don't want to have
What?
a kid. Like I don't want to have a baby kid. You know, I don't want to have to deal with the toddler and the. I don't want to have to deal with the baby changing diapers phase. I don't know. It looks kind of rough. I might. That's like how many years? 13 years of me dealing with a kid, and then it turns into a teenager. And God knows how bad I was when I was a teenager. I don't want to have a kid like me. So,
Damn.
so I was
That's a
actually
good
burn.
point. Wait,
I-
he has a point.
I was actually thinking. I was like, I was thinking to myself, okay, so I want to have like an offspring, but I don't want to have a kid, right? So why don't I just adopt, right? Like, let me just adopt like these like 14 or like maybe 12 is okay. 10, I'll just adopt a kid. Maybe
That's
if my girlfriend doesn't want that, then I'll just secretly adopt. Is that legal? Can I like secretly adopt without informing my spouse?
I mean,
Is that
no,
Not
I
is,
think
is
not.
it
I think
not?
not.
I
don't
mean,
think
I could
that's
have like a
illegal.
secret room in the house under the staircase.
No.
Maybe a Harry Potter.
They- No, you can't, man. That sounds like a
illegal,
crime.
That's a,
No,
Illegal.
that's illegal. Hindi.
illegal.
Sa alam ko kasi.
Hindi
um,
illegal yung adoption. Illegal yung bad conditions yung pambuhay mo.
He'll have a golden throne in that room. He's fine. I'm
No,
just saying.
it's sa family code kasi.
Oh, is it?
medyo-
Oh, yeah. I
medyo-
guess that makes sense. Yeah,
Yung family code. What is the family code?
maybe I don't know. Like maybe there's a law that says
Yeah.
thou shall not adopt or something without
What?
telling your wife. I mean, I'm saying it in that way, but it's not. I mean, law in the Philippine law, right?
Thou shall not adopt.
Yeah, without informing your.
From
Yeah,
what I know, they tinitignan nila if qualified ba yung couple
DSWD ba
or
yun?
oh yeah, that's
yung
right.
eh, kailangan qualified ka, like you have stable income, you
So,
have saved.
when your wife is away for a trip, that's when you show it.
Secretly adopt a kid. One day I'll convince her to get I'll get the smartest kid in the orphanage too. I'll like give him a quiz or something. Maybe.
Like an oop cat in the top prize.
Yeah, pass this
instead
exam
of-
and then you get a millionaire family, right? You get adopted by a millionaire. It's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. I'm kidding, guys. I won't do that, of course. I'll just adopt.
Yeah.
I'll
I
adopt.
think you'll do that.
I'll adopt. I'll adopt the. I don't know. I don't know what I'll adopt, honestly. Like what kind of kid?
A human.
No, I mean like what kind of kid? You know. I'll get to there eventually. Like I will. Let's have this podcast. Let's have another podcast in like I don't know 20 years in the future. I'll adopt a kid by then. I'll have adopted a kid by then, maybe. Who knows?
Babalik ka. Kasi, hey guys, I found out you adopted
Yeah.
a
I'd like reference this video from like years ago. Hey guys, I just adopted a kid. He's pretty good.
That's
All right. Okay,
Well-
so who wants to start? I think Elijah wants to start off with his.
Yeah, I'll go start because I'm gonna be leaving soon. Hmm. Childhood, like, okay, a dream job. I mean, my first dream job was like to be an architect because, like, first of all, I like to draw. I like ace
Ooh.
drafting back in high school, and also like my dad's an architect, so like, hey, more architects in the family. Why not?
Have you ever tried drawing, houses or something?
house.
Yeah, I did. Like back in high school, not even way before high school. Like some of the things you draw, like I tried to draw like non-living things such as like trees, houses, buildings, mountains. Like what drawing like characters started like in high school, then in college.
Wow.
Yeah, like
So that's Elijah's backstory. I never knew that.
that's my. Oh yeah, I never really told you guys about that. Like I only started like drawing characters in like third year, fourth year when I like started liking like animal characters instead of like human characters.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Furries.
Like, yeah.
Pretty
Like, don't
Like
get me
is a
wrong,
very light term.
I've probably been a furry my whole life, but I didn't know what the furry was. until I was
That's true. That's true. Some people have been furries from the very beginning.
Oh my god, that's reference.
I'm like, I would rather watch like Mickey Mouse or what animal.
Oh, come on, dude, it's normal, because real to tell me that you've never watched Drake and Josh.
I've of course I've watched it.
I mean, like if Drake
Who
and
hasn't
Josh
watched
were,
it?
I mean, if Drake and Josh were wearing animal suits, I'd still watch it. I'm just saying,
Right?
it would probably be
It's
better.
like it's like anyway, I was around like when I was 10 or 11, my friends or my classmates started watching like I don't know, like more live action, more human characters, and I'm just here in my house just watching like cartoons with mostly animal characters, like they're like anime, okay, like yung what do you call that, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
And I really
yeah.
got into those because I don't know, but I'm not really a big fan of like people as characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, not a big fan of people.
Yeah.
So, like, exactly. So like when I was in high school, I was like, I was assuming that I would start liking like anime or like basically like the people show. The people show. You guys know what I mean. But like no,
Victorious,
right. Or
Harley.
You might like Beastars or something.
oh my god, if
Wait.
Beastars was a thing back in high school, I would obsess over it.
So are you not obsessed over it now?
It's pretty good.
I still am.
I never
It's still
watched
ongoing,
it.
bro.
Oh, you don't need to watch. You just read the manga.
Damn,
All right.
Why are you
Anime is
all
still ongoing.
fluent in the arts of the beasts?
Hey, I'm more of a 14 enthusiast. But yeah. Oh, wait. What's your other? You mentioned that you were gonna have you had another dream job.
Wait. I'm just thinking of it. I, like most of my life, I'm an architect, but when I was like in college now, I started liking animation as a job because all of my entire life I've loved cartoons, and then I just realized that wait, I kind of want to do this one day. So like, it's like it's
Ooh.
really something like I would look forward to. Like I would make after like college, maybe after like a few years after doing like programming as a job, maybe I should go to like animation school and like pursue animation because it really looks like a cool job to have.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
I know it doesn't pay much as programming, but
Maybe here.
you know, it,
I don't know.
maybe.
It's applied to everywhere, actually.
Oh, yeah, actually, but maybe it's something. Maybe something I'll pursue in the future. Like I'll get a job in like animation because it really sounds like a really cool job.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that they're a bit underpaid, but yeah, they do awesome things.
Bro, I'm
Like,
so excited for Elijah. Like, I want that to
Yeah.
happen for Elijah.
help you become an artist in one of the gacha games I play.
I know Elijah would be like super perfect for animation, and
Yeah, he's pretty good.
maybe SpongeBob will still be alive and you'll
You should start.
you'll have
well.
new episodes.
You should start a stream. Stream what? YouTube channel.
Yeah, stream your drawings. Maybe you'll get to like
Oh my god.
work with
Speed run.
you get to work with other artists. Make
Speed and
make
animation.
a show, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ooh, that sounds exciting, Elijah.
Okay, like okay. After that, I don't have really much anything in mind. Maybe like I was a kid, well, like like the service workers, like fast food. I think everybody has that job, right?
Actually, that's also one of my. I'll explain my dream jobs later. I'll tell you guys.
Oh my god, I haven't thought of one. I haven't thought of a dream job.
I just
All right. Aside from that, everything that'll be all. Yes.
that was nice, Elijah. I love the passion. That was great.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
first
like,
time I've heard
one
you
more thing.
talk passion.
You're not leaving it, right? Are you leaving?
Yeah, maybe. I also thought of one one weird thing that I really liked as a kid. I wanted to be a mascot,
A
like
what?
wear those suits.
Mascot.
Oh, a
A
mascot.
mascot.
Bro, I
Like as a kid,
that sounds hot.
I really wanted to be like those costume characters.
That sounds pretty hot. Like, I mean,
yeah.
sweaty. I don't know how people.
Right.
I don't know how people breathe in those things.
Yeah, it was
Oxygen
weird. I
tanks.
was weird.
They have oxygen tanks.
Well, mainit
Right,
daw
right
dun.
now, right now, I just really wanted like a fursuit, which is like still the same.
Okay, guys, so you know what to buy, Elijah.
Yes. If you guys have any, you guys want to donate for
Yeah.
suits,
White day. Tomorrow is white day, so
we'll
yeah.
leave our I don't know, Gcash, maybe our PO box. We'll leave it. Thank you for your donations.
All right. Okay, thank you guys.
All right, you going?
Okay,
Elijah?
so like I'm gonna, yeah, I'm going to go now.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Nice
Yeah.
having you here.
Enjoy the podcast, guys.
Design my house one day.
Wait, what were you saying, Jared?
He has to design my in the future. Like,
Well,
I'm curious
I'm not sure if
what
Elijah
kind of house
actually-
you'd
I'm not sure if Elijah actually wants to pursue architecture. It was probably his dream at first, but he didn't seem to say. He didn't seem to.
Well,
to.
well, I
what do you call
mean-
this?
yung overall idea lang
Oh yeah.
kung ano bahay.
That's actually like the first time I've ever
I
heard
think-
Elijah talk about that.
Same here.
I've never heard him that passionate about something. Yeah, I don't think I've heard him. I mean, like maybe Adventure Time, but I never heard him talk about. like
Animation, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I guess
He
we've never really talked about this kind of stuff, honestly. Now
kinda
that I think
likes
about it.
animation a lot.
I mean, okay, so you guys want to go or I could go?
You could go.
Okay, all right. All right, so way back then, way back
Thought of
before
one.
way back before I went to college, I had my dream job back then
Yeah,
was
the dream.
actually animation. Yeah, I had dreams before college, you know. I wanted Please don't laugh like that, Jared. It's so true. Like that sentence just feels so true. That's why it's funny. But yeah, way back then, I actually really wanted to do animation. It was sort of my passion way back then. Cause like moving pictures and stuff. It was just fun for me. Like
Yes.
drawing motion and stuff. I didn't like 3D animation. I was mostly on 2D animation. But when I got to college, like that was my main thing. That's why I took computer science because well, UPLB was the only place with free tuition, and we couldn't really afford LaSalle's tuition fees. It was kind of
Same.
big. I'm not gonna lie. I,
Unless may scholarship ka.
yeah, which I wasn't too confident about. Well, I mean, like the problem was I would have to maintain my grades, right? And I was like, I'm not the best at doing that. So like, if push comes to shove, I'd have to pay l- ludicrous amounts of money, and it was just back then I wasn't really too confident with our financial status, so I was like, I guess I'll just go to UP. I mean, like I say that, and it sounds so privileged, right? Like I was privileged
Yeah.
with the, I guess, innate mental capacity or something.
Intelligence.
Yeah, Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a wow. Yeah, intelligence. I'm privileged with the base intelligence required to get into that school. But it wasn't my dream. So that's why to me, whenever I say sa UP, when back then I used to say stuff like sa UP lang ako nag-aaral and stuff because
Damn.
it wasn't my dream to be there. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
If UP had animation, that would be pretty cool, but it didn't, or at least UPLB didn't. I'm not sure about the other campus.
It tried to,
Yeah, UP tried, but it
but
didn't result.
don't
in
know what
anything,
happened,
really.
but it didn't. Yeah.
And that was kind of the sad thing. That's why I was kind of during the first year of my stay in UP, I was kind of sad because it was like 4 years of this, and then I don't have any animation. But basically, if I wanted to pursue animation, I'd have to take another 4 years. That's what, or maybe 2 years, basically. And I was just kind of sad during the first year. But then I kind of started enjoying programming. Like that was the first time I've. The funny thing is, I say this. I don't say this a lot because a lot of people would probably hate me from my course. But the first time I've ever programmed something was the first time we ever programmed anything in college, and I was weirdly good at it. Like it's like I was a natural at the at everything we were doing there. Everything just felt so easy. I was like, what the heck? This course. That's why I would say stuff like this feels like an easy course. Why does everything else feel so hard? And I usually don't say that to people because a lot of people take programming seriously, and they say that it's really hard, and I know it's really hard. It's just that I just kind of had like an edge. And it was something like I never had experience with it. That's why it felt so weird. And then I was like, okay, maybe programming is my destiny. Like maybe this is where I belong. And then like college went, and a couple of years passed by. I'm not really I'm not really enjoying it as much as I was at first. Of course, I mean, it wasn't really a dream. I wasn't really dreaming of programming or doing any of the stuff we're doing right now. And today, the problem with me today is that I don't feel like animating anymore because I got so passionate about programming for the first few years that I never went. Wait. Yeah, I never went back to animating. I never, refined my animating skills and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so now today, I kind of don't have like a dream career. If that makes any sense, like
Yes, it makes total sense. Actually.
yeah, like a dream career. Like I have a dream job. I'm just saying it's not a career. Like it's not
That's something you wanna keep pursuing.
yeah, exactly. Like I want to be doing these kinds of things, but I don't want to be doing it for the rest of my life. Or I don't want to be or maybe these jobs aren't the kinds of jobs that scale. I'm not sure if that's the right word. That you go further, like how if you're doing if you're in the gaming industry, right? The game dev industry, you kind of go
Scale.
from junior programmer to like senior developer and like the higher position.
Positions. Yeah.
And so my other dream job, this one actually has a prerequisite. I have to be rich. This is the prerequisite of this dream job.
I know what that is.
So one day, after I get rich, so that's the condition. One day I just wanna work at 7-Eleven. That's
Ooh.
like I don't think I've ever told anybody this. Maybe I've told some people. Maybe they didn't even take me literally. Like they probably didn't take me seriously. But I actually just want to work at a simple. Well, that's not a simple
Convenience
job.
store?
I don't think it's a simple job.
I think it's a pretty hectic job.
Yeah, it's a pretty hectic job, but it's a lot more. I don't know. It feels like something I could do without getting burnt out. I don't know. Cause I've been handling our store way back then. Like I would sit in the store, wait for someone to come in. Because we had a store before, so I would sit there, wait for someone to come in to come by and like buy stuff. And it felt, it was pretty okay. Like I could play games while no one's there, and I would just pay attention to the stuff when there are actual people in the store, right? And so I kind of just wanted to be doing that, and then. And you can have you have food. Yeah, like you can just buy the food in the convenience store too. So it's pretty convenient. I feel like it's a convenient job. So like maybe one day I'll and because I don't want the problem with those kinds of jobs. It's not a problem with the jobs really. It's with the people. A lot of people think that when you're working there, you're not successful or something. A lot of people view it like that, and
Yeah.
that's why that's why that's why a lot of people don't. I don't know. That's why I probably don't want to be doing it early on, because
Well,
I feel like
I mean-
people would try to compare me. Like I feel like people would try to compare me to them because I was like the top of class and whatever, and probably the top of one of the during the high school and college. Oh, why did my voice echo?
Oh man.
Is that you, Owen?
Oh, no. Is that me?
Yeah, it's you. Hello?
No.
Well,
Thomas Wimbo.
hello.
Okay na. Nag-echo
Okay.
ako kanina.
Okay na.
Oh wait, I'm still echoing.
Oh.
I still like the wing. No. What happened?
Okay.
Oh, it's Jared.
Not me. Hello.
Yeah, it's echoing on Jared's end. Okay, that's okay now. Oh, did he mute? I feel like he left.
Okay na ba?
He left.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I don't know if this is reliable, but
yeah.
What touching kita?
internet says that it's 9.4K a month.
That's pretty good. Wait, no. Wait,
No,
19?
Yeah, 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hard. Maybe that's a really good reason to like that. Maybe there's a pretty good. Maybe that's why I should have that prerequisite of being rich first. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah, that sounds pretty hard to maintain.
28% below national average.
Yeah, but yeah, essentially, I would love to be, because I would want to be doing that job when I get, when I get rich later on. It just feels like something I'd want. Like I don't want to be coding for the rest of my life. That's the thing. Maybe I could work at KFC. I've always dreamed of maybe working at a fast food restaurant. It's like it's such a it looks like a fun. It looks like it looks fun. It looks fun for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun for you, then it's not really work, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, like I wouldn't say that, but
I mean, it's not really work compared to other work.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be coding stuff every single day, like reading lines of code. I mean, it's pretty good for like a year or so, or maybe 2 years, 3 years of constantly doing that. But I feel like I'll get tired of it. It'll be exhausting. That's why I want to venture out. Maybe teach a little. Those are like dream jobs. Like jobs I just want to be doing. But jobs but stuff that I won't be pursuing as careers. Like I won't go for tenureship, right? I don't want to go for tenureship as a professor because that would mean I would have to, I would have to do research papers and stuff. I would have to do all this, that, all sorts of stuff.
Publish or perish.
I don't want to do that. It's just
I want to teach. Looks fun.
yeah, but I don't want to be tenured. I don't want to scale up to the because that's a hard thing
Sa
to do,
academe.
right? In the
Yeah.
academe, yeah. Scaling up to the academe is a rough thing. Like you
Correct.
have to do all sorts of stuff, jump through all sorts.
You
of
have to
hoops.
Yeah.
magma-masters ka pa, PhD,
Well,
postdoc.
Exactly.
It's a very
I
tiring
just
and
meant
long
as a job. Looks fun to teach.
Yeah, that I would love to teach too, actually, but I wouldn't wanna do it for the money. Like I don't want to be I don't want to be teaching as a living. I just want to teach as a side job, maybe. Not a tutor. I don't want to tutor. I want to teach college kids. I don't want to tutor kids. Tutor. Like
Hard to do
imagine
with
if I
kids
was.
nowadays.
I would probably lose my mind if I had to tutor like a 12-year-old or something,
Oh,
like a kid.
oh,
I'd have to
yeah.
like
So
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard teaching
yeah,
college.
it's really hard to teach.
It's hard teaching
hard
my
to teach
classmates.
kids.
I find it hard to teach classmates. I don't know if I can teach kids. But yeah, those are
Well, same.
yeah.
Yung sa akin, I mean, I have an idea dun sa may sinasabi mo convenient. Actually, I'm feeling ko pag nasa 30s na, I'll franchise.
Yo what?
Like, franchise lang.
Oh yeah.
Bili mo lang yung franchise. Yeah,
Wait, maybe.
ganun. Like, yeah, tapos doon ka mag-work.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh my god.
yeah, di ba? Oh, di ba? Like, pag nakita ka ng mga kakilala mo, ganyan, oh, dito ka nagtatrabaho. Ay, hindi, I own this shit. Like, I own
Yeah.
I own three
That's pretty
branches
good.
of,
That's pretty
ganyan.
fun.
Di ba? Like,
Oh yeah.
pupunta lang ako dito pag trip ko.
Because that allows me to let's say I have a friend that doesn't have a job or something. I could hire
So,
them,
Yeah, just
Yeah, oh, diba?
buy the
help them out.
buy the fast food chain.
That's pretty good. I love it. I could
Di,
I could bring back KFC to Los Baños.
Ooh!
Pwede, pwede.
That goal.
This is it,
Hindi,
boys.
ito ang sinasabi nila ng matatanda. I don't know if this still applies nowadays. Pero ang sabi nila, hindi ka yayaman bilang empleyado. Like at some point in time, you have to start a bit. Like, you have to have at least 3 sources of income. One nasa career mo. The other one mag-i-invest. Other one
I
business.
mean, doctors.
Like you can you don't have to focus to
Don't doctors get rich? I don't know, man. I would say that there's a lot of jobs that won't get you rich. That's why one of the easiest things to probably scale is a business. Because the business can start off small and then
much
you'll
attention
like
sa isang source.
yeah, and like you could just it can start really small. But there are some jobs that you can't really start off small without investing a lot. You know, like being a doctor. You know, the medical just the schooling for doctors. I don't even know what you call it. Medical school?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Medical school is like a lot of years of your life. But I think it does pay a lot. Judging by how much I don't know, my dad went to the hospital before. We had to pay a professional fee. The professional fee was pretty high. I mean, like if people come by every week, I think I would probably be rich. I just feel like there's definitely a lot of jobs that definitely cannot make you rich. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Especially the ones
say-
that abuse you.
yeah, but I wouldn't say that, businesses are the only way to go about it. You could invest,
Yeah.
but you don't have to start a business, I think. Maybe I'll invest.
Well. Oh yeah. Investing is partaking into a business.
Oh yeah. But because I don't want to start a business. Because that's
Well,
wrong.
it requires too much work. Pero, well, I mean, ang dream job ko kasi, is well not exactly. Siguro parang job na hobby ganyan is pag gusto ko magbarista, gusto ko
Yes, that's good.
mix lang ako ng drinks ganyan like coffee ganyan and stuff ganyan, or
Yeah, maybe I
mga
could do that at
cocktails.
7-Eleven.
yeah,
I can start
I
mixing
mean,
the drinks.
oh, 'di ba? I mean sa yung mga nagte-training mag barista like sa mga cruise ship, they earn a lot of just by
Just by spending the night as the barista, right?
yeah,
That sounds pretty cool.
bartender ganyan.
That sounds, yeah, that
It's pretty calming.
Sa-
Oh,
Di ba mga LB people, sanay sila mag-mix ng drinks. Like you can take your training.
yeah,
you can take your training from LB, di ba?
you got the training down, you know.
You got the training, use it.
maybe I could open up like a karaoke place at LB. You know?
Oh, di ba?
That sounds like so fun. Like
Yeah.
I could make it super low cost too. So just so people could enjoy.
Yeah.
I could make it like
Well-
how much is it per hour back then?
For
what?
I think
How much did we
yung
spend per
mga
hour
karaoke place.
in karaoke
Ano?
places?
Oh,
I don't remember.
Well, 200?
200 per
200
hour,
na.
yeah? Maybe I
it's
could make it,
around
Yeah,
there.
200.
I could make it like 100, you know? Like I don't care. I don't care if I don't gain money from this.
Let's hope the karaoke
Let-
box doesn't get destroyed. I think tama din dapat dun yung maintenance fee.
Well, you know, I'll be rich by the time I do that, so I could the thing
yeah,
could kind of I could kind of sustain it without worrying about Yeah, the thing. But
Well,
I have so many ideas now.
that's not a very smart way to handle a business.
It's okay.
Pero
It's okay.
if you're just looking forward to having a place where you can spend time with your friends, I think it's good.
Yeah, think of it as a charity, like a pseudo charity.
Correct.
I
You can earn money from that place, pero ako pupunta lang ako dyan pag trip ko.
Yeah, exactly. I love doing that. And I'll be like LB will there'll be KFC that I own, and then right beside it a karaoke place that I also own.
I think
Maybe not. Maybe not. It'll be in Vega. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's allowed. If that's allowed.
Make your own Vega.
Yeah, I'll make my own Vega.
di ba?
I'll put it
Yun.
right beside the. I'll put it right beside the main one.
Tingin mo kung nasan yung KFC ngayon.
So, kung merong Vega arcade, may Belleza
Yeah,
arcade.
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Direct competition.
Yeah, right. I don't care.
Actual arcade.
I'll put it in
Actual
Raimundo. I'll put it in Raimundo Gate. I'll put the entire.
Wait.
I'll put my
What does-
arcade.
What does
Random
arcade
question.
even mean?
I
Isn't
have
an
no
arcade
idea.
a machine?
My,
Isn't an arcade
may-
a machine?
Wait. Well, ito. Share natin. I think dati talaga yung Vega ay arcade talaga siya.
really? Oh yeah, because
Like,
wasn't there like
May arcade
bubblegum
talaga
stuff?
doon. Mm,
There's like bubblegum machine, right? There were those candy machines.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. I remember that.
Maybe there were like computer shops in there.
Parang back in
Yeah,
2005,
makes sense.
may mga computer shops din doon sa Vega.
Yeah, what happened to Vega, man? Got bought. Got bought by Starbucks.
They modernize.
Yeah, I guess I mean like arcades are kind of. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just here in the Philippines, but maybe arcades are out of the year. You know,
Well,
they're not.
Arcades,
Yeah. Sa Japan na lang siya nag-flourish eh.
Yeah, I think.
yeah.
Sobrang daming arcade sa Japan.
Also, like I'm assuming arcades are like Tom's World. I'm assuming they're kind of like that, where they have like
Tom's
those
World.
crazy
Hindi.
games.
Like pwede, ganun.
I mean, they have all
No,
sorts of
no.
stuff, right?
Japanese is, like, they have so many music, arcades.
Yeah.
Like, you know
drums?
DDR, right?
Yeah.
You know DDR, you know
Dance.
drums.
Yeah.
The Japanese, instead of using normal instruments, they made instruments and turned it into an arcade.
Wow.
Like, you don't really need to understand what kind of instrument it's trying to play. Yeah, they literally made like yung DJ box. Meron parang DJ box and you act like a DJ. Meron ka ng mga you turn the nozzle, yun. Hanggang
Wow.
sobrang enjoy na arcade sa Japan.
Maybe we should. Maybe.
Wait. When Owen said na DJ, like na-imagine ko si Ru na nasa DJ stand tapos nag
Hey, wait. Don't you think like I wonder if being a DJ is fun? I wonder if being the
Yeah, like
is that fun? I don't know, man. I feel like
well, I think it requires some kind of understanding how party people work. Ganyan, like
True.
yeah,
like
probably
where to hype up some music, ganyan.
yeah,
I think-
it probably takes a lot of and like 'cause the problem with DJs is like if you can't really mess up, you can't really you kind of have to be good with your music.
To be
I don't know,
paid well.
to-
Pero
to be honest, I don't think I can DJ because whenever I'm in parties, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it when the music's so loud. And
same.
being the DJ, I don't know, man. I feel like it'll be louder when I'm the DJ, because Because usually the speakers would be like near you, right? They have to be near you or else you can't hear it. Maybe you'd have to wear headphones, but you need to hear what it sounds like, to other people. So I don't know if I can be the DJ. Just it hurts my ears, basically. I mean, I
Well,
don't enjoy music
that's
in the
why-
first place. Never mind. Maybe that's the
That's-
reason I won't be a good one.
That's why nauso yung pickup line. It's pretty loud in here. Diba? That's how party works. Oh. Diba?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry. I don't intend to Alright.
It's
So,
okay.
pero
It's
ito,
okay.
share ko lang. Ano ba yung mga... Actually, gusto ko mag-pilot dati.
Pilot? Is that a?
Yeah,
oh,
like,
you mean
gusto
the
ko
plane? Oh, I was thinking
Yeah,
of something
yeah.
else.
What were you thinking?
DJ. I thought you called it piloting. I was assuming we were
I
still
don't-
talking about DJs.
Yeah. Pero like, balik tayo sa topic.
Yeah, pilot.
Then, ewan, siguro, nung from high school, doon na ako nag-start na mag-dream na mag-medicine. So, sa ngayon, doon yung path. Well, it can change.
So you're going for
Pero like,
full med, Jared?
yeah.
Ooh, hey, it's gonna grow.
That's awesome, man. I love that. That's a lot of work and dedication.
Yeah, a lot of motivation too. It really
A lot
needs
of money.
motivation.
Yeah, a lot of money.
A lot of
That's
a lot of motivation.
That's true.
A lot of brains and a lot of connections. Like,
yeah, but I believe in you,
ang
Jared.
hirap mag-med.
That's a what do you call that? That's a
Goal.
good goal. Yeah, that's a honest. What's the
It's
word?
better than having
It's better than having what?
none. Like, if you don't have a goal. I mean, it's not wrong to
I
have
think-
not a goal.
I think medical field is a very good goal. It's like
Pero,
it's an actual career.
correct. Pero like, healthcare workers in the Philippines
Oh yeah,
are
don't
underappreciated.
don't be a doctor here. just be a doctor somewhere else, Jared.
Well, I mean,
Sadly,
like
that's
sa Pilipinas, mahirap. Well, it's a respectable job. It's a respectable career, mag-medicine. Pero if you're thinking na yayaman, pwede,
Yeah, here,
pero
maybe.
like, kung gusto mo
matagal
ng
ang return of
efficiency,
investment.
if you want more pay, you'd obviously go overseas.
Yeah, I think Jared, like
Yeah,
how much would you have to pay? Like, let's say you'd have to pay 120,000 to
I
move
mean,
to a different
percent.
country.
can't really argue that it's mas mahal yung bayad dito because it's really not. Pero yun, still
Well,
respectable nga siya.
Mas mura
Respectable
mag-medicine dito.
Yeah, and then
Respectable yung occupation dito.
yeah, and then you move to a different country, make
Well,
like get your return of investment in like 3 months. And
Come on, it's not that big, but yeah.
I'm
you
sure if he works at a different country, he'll make enough money to pay off everything he spent.
agree.
Maybe in a year. Maybe. He'll get all those 10 years of expenditure paid in a year. That's pretty
How about
good.
Owen?
Yeah, what
how
about
about
you, Owen?
Oh, Bob.
Did you ever have a dream job?
Gabi, sakto na nung kinagat ko yung biscuit ko sa akin, nagtanong sa akin.
go eat that biscuit first.
Okay.
So
Wait, I'm kind of curious.
we'll talk
I'm
amongst
kinda
ourselves.
Okay na. I
Okay.
gulped it down.
Don't choke.
So, ano ba? Nung, nung bata ako, like, naalala ko yung pinakauna kong gustong gawin sa buhay ko. So, maging fireman.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
Whoa.
really
that's
wanted to be a
actually
fireman.
that.
Natawa
That
ko
doesn't
kasi
sound
it's
like-
very unexpected.
Yeah,
eh.
that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
If nakikita niyo si Owen, if kilala
really
niyo si
don't-
Owen,
I really
you
don't
wouldn't
want to
expect-
be that dude now. Yeah, because
that's a pretty good goal. What was your
I
reason
don't-
when you were a kid?
as a kid, you don't really have much of a reason aside from they look cool.
Have you ever seen a fireman
like
in action?
Yes, I have seen fireman in action.
Because I never have.
NSTP. What?
Yeah, well, in action, I'm saying in action. It's not like they set
Was-
something on fire
okay.
during NSTP, you know. Oh wait, no, they did. Never mind, they did.
Yes, they actually did.
Okay,
did.
okay.
They
I'm
did.
saying that I never saw someone, in action when a building was burning. All right, so that's my complete
I mean,
sentence.
nakalimutan ko yung mga shows because I remember all these cartoons na may mga fireman siya.
That's a noble.
Tapos naisip ko, hey, I think I wanna be that guy.
Yeah, it's a noble
Yeah,
job. I
Yeah,
sometimes
saving
I,
people, that's it. Saving
sometimes I
people is
forget
cool.
that there are jobs like that because I don't see them that often, at least in my place.
I mean, it's probably past Owen, but like past Owen thought that saving people was cool. I mean, saving people really is cool, but yeah, ever since then, he always thought that saving people was cool.
Yeah, that back then I would have saved everybody. I-
Yeah.
Right now, I don't know. I don't feel like I like everybody. You know.
As you grow older, eventually learn that maybe people aren't worth saving.
Grabe.
I don't know, man. Like I'll be putting myself in danger of this to save this
Probably
jerk.
kidding. Probably kidding.
I'm kidding. I'd still probably save a jerk. You know. I'd still probably
Well, I
save
mean-
a jerk, but I'm just saying.
Well, it's not up
thinking
to
about
you.
it right
yeah,
now.
but yeah. If you think about
Well,
it.
eto. Share natin. Sa
Yeah.
medical field, for example, like even
Oh, well, no,
if
no, no.
you're
In your defense, that's a
Wait,
job.
In
That's your
medical,
job, right?
in medical field, it's
That's your
literally
job.
your job
Yeah.
to save
And
people.
and firemen also, it's your job. But
Yeah,
what we're
exactly.
saying is that, risking your life for everybody is a great thing if you had like ideals and stuff. If it was like your passion to like
Yeah, but
protect people.
But if you've seen so much shit
Yeah,
that you can't
it
take
gets
it anymore, yeah, it gets tiring.
yeah, it gets like I don't feel like we're not in the job, so we don't feel
Yeah.
like wanting to
as
risk our
alerted.
lives.
Yeah, true.
You know?
But yeah,
Like if I
unless
was
you have an eternal death
Oh
wish.
god, this is very rude. But
yeah, I mean like if there was a house on fire and
no.
you have let's say you have a family, right? You have a family,
No.
and then there's like a house on fire, you wouldn't go in.
Of course you.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's not your job, right?
Yeah,
That's not your job. It's not like
It's
Like,
not worth
yeah.
risking for.
yeah, because you have other thing like you have
If
a
anything,
family to
you'd
take care of.
You probably look for a bucket of water. You'd call
Yeah,
the
maybe you could
fireman.
help a little bit, but you wouldn't jump in. You wouldn't risk your
Yeah,
life.
you wouldn't jump in. Yeah.
That's why that's what we're trying to say. It's just that it's not sometimes you have to
You
weigh.
value your own life.
Yeah, you kind of have to value those kinds of things. But as a fireman, you're paid to do that.
You
so-
have to. You
yeah,
have to do that.
yeah. I mean, like, I think there's a limit. I think there's a. I think they have a. I mean, since they have training, they have higher
they know what
survivability.
They have hazard
Yeah,
pay.
they
have
know
hazard.
what they can and they cannot do.
Yeah.
What they should and shouldn't do.
They know when something's impossible or when someone's impossible to save already.
Um,
So like There's definitely training, and they're probably and they also have hazard pay. I mean, come on, Jared.
You have
Hazard
to.
pay is
Come on,
useless
man.
if you're dead.
At least in the
That's
US. I mean, at least in other countries. Sa Pinas, hindi ko lang alam if may hazard pay ba yung mga
But yeah,
healthcare workers
I'm
for
not. I'm
Oh,
not really sure if they
There
have.
is there
I mean,
is hazard pay. Pero oh god,
it might not be
kakapiranggot.
It's not.
Kakapiranggot. Like,
Newsflash, it's
like,
not.
I mean, if your hazard pay can't pay for the hospital bills, that's kind of
is it even worth
Hazard pay is
working there?
pretty small actually. I mean sa job ko, yeah, it's pretty small.
Oh, really? You guys have hazard pay?
May hazard, nung naalala mo nung nung lockdown?
Yeah.
Okay, hindi lockdown. Basta, nakalimutan ko kung anong part siya ng GCQ or something. You have to have hazard pay because
Oh yeah.
you're literally told not to go there.
Oh yeah. Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
I mean, like, well, let's say the pandemic's done. Do you still have hazard pay?
no, of course not.
Oh, okay. Wow. Come on, guys. Give me a little
Well,
break.
I mean,
here. Give me some hazard pay.
when will you officially declare na over na yung pandemic? Well, I mean, ako dapat yung may alam
it
dito.
has to, it has to be the doctors that like announce that. DOH, you know.
Yeah. DOH?
Paano na?
Wait, would you
Over.
actually believe DOH?
Yeah, I mean, like, they could say anything.
After all the lies.
Better than.
I mean, like,
the test,
I can't really. I'm just saying that they're the ones with the authority to say it. I'm not saying they're
I mean,
right.
they can
Agree,
say
agree.
it, but we won't necessarily believe them. We'd more likely believe the people overseas than our own country, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. We have to believe the general idea, the general thought of the of scientists.
Sadly, as much as I would want to believe our own country, it's really not working out.
Yeah, it's just hard. Personally, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to trust. Like, they've already like, there's so much stuff happening, and it's just hard to trust them again. You know,
Mm.
it's hard to vote.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know who to vote for anymore.
Have to vote, but yeah.
It's our duty to vote, I would say.
I mean, yeah, skipping vote is worse than voting.
You know what?
My opinion.
I just had this sudden realization.
Yeah.
Kaya ang daming dumb politicians. I'm not saying that every politician is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaya marami because brain drain. Like,
Yeah.
you,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
you wouldn't hear a kid say na, I mean, you rarely hear a kid say na, I want to be the mayor, or I want to go to politics. Like, it's not really
Yeah, I mean, brain drain is one. There's also family dynasty.
yeah, like there's this
It's like,
stigma.
for some reason, people would rather believe your surname than your actual work.
Yeah, what the heck? And
I,
sometimes,
Yeah.
I really don't understand that.
yeah, it's weird. And
Kahit incompetent ka sa person, like,
As long as you have that
if you're
surname,
yeah.
if you have the surname,
come on, man,
Means that,
monarchy has already ended. Like, what the?
yeah, we don't
right.
it's such a weird thing. Also, I really don't like public service as a job. I feel like that's rough. It's for one
I mean,
thing.
it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Well,
Public
depends.
service is another form of saving people if you did the job right.
Well, depends on how you serve the public.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you're-
Yeah, exactly.
if if you're
Yeah.
that kind of
You're-
kind of
you're
politician,
the
If you're in
corrupt
there for your own intentions, then that's
like, it's a profitable job to have.
Why are politicians even profitable, to be honest? Dude.
yeah. Honestly,
Right.
like, yeah, you should probably just be having like the same wage as everyone else. I don't know why you
Yes,
should be
exactly.
like earning millions,
Yeah,
or, like, lots of money.
Hmm.
It doesn't feel like it it should be like that. Like that's for the people supposed to be.
Like there is
Like
that's probably
the job
probably
is
one of the
supposed
reasons
to
why
be
so
a
many people want to
sacrifice.
go there. Because so many people want to go there. So many corrupt people want to go there because you pay high.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that it's like that.
And you can exploit
Yeah, and you can exploit
your
it. Like you have the
power. You have the power.
exactly, and you get paid for having
That's
that
sad.
power.
That's
And people vote you into that power too. So that's the thing there. You don't really have to be super qualified. You just have to meet a couple of requirements and make sure that people vote for you.
well, you know what? Sa Senate, like I've watched this interview by Karen Davila with Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Tapos ang sabi like, are you voting for requiring senators ganyan to have a college degree? Tapos sabi ni Manny, yes, ganyan like, but you don't have a college degree. Tapos like,
Really?
Grabe naman yun.
it happened.
That's
It
brutal.
happened. Well, imagine a lot of senators don't have the I mean don't even have the necessary degree. I mean, yung iba dyan,
I mean,
uh,
your assumption lang to. Like, isip ko kasi yung bakit kasi yung kailangan lang sa law. Not sa law is
Di ba?
kailangan is you don't have to be is you don't have to have college degrees. Is- Yung assumption ko sa kanya dati kung bakit ganun is not everyone has the privilege to study.
wait. I mean, there's this inequality kasi.
Sa,
Bakit sa mga other menial jobs, kailangan like at least 2 years sa college. Tapos bakit sa Senate ganyan where you earn a relatively higher amount of money tapos you have power ganyan. Bakit ang requirement
yeah.
lang doon ay
money, I
Diba?
don't really
Yeah,
understand.
that's actually that's right. That's right.
like,
It is
it's
Like,
confusing.
dapat hindi sila ganun kataas magsweldo. I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's very also it's I think I mean I'm not really sure. It's
Feel ko
really
tama
hard-
yung requirement kasi feel ko tama yung requirements kasi democracy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. 'Cause
anyone
we
can-
want to
yeah.
be represented by everyone,
Yeah.
right?
Pero yung sweldo, yun yung dapat kaltasan.
Yeah, 'cause
No, I
they
mean,
shouldn't be
them-
rich.
Because like, implying na kasi pwede mo sabihin na dapat lahat edukado, dapat ano ang tawag doon? May tawag doon eh.
Like
No,
the
ito.
The
income should be
discrimination
livable,
something. Yeah,
but it
like
shouldn't be
livable but not
not a lot. Like
Yeah, not a lot.
not over not over the higher the jobs that actually cost a lot of years in college.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dun sa may requirements, like sa may qualification
Yeah.
about
I mean,
being
dapat ba may
eligible
college
to-
degree, ganun?
I don't want it
Yeah,
to be
I mean-
like that.
at
Oh, not
at
really,
least-
because
wait,
ano tawag
here.
doon? Oh, sige.
Yeah.
Sa akin, like, ako vote talaga ako doon sa at least may college. Pero,
I mean,
I'm
sure,
not-
because you're
I'm
part
not-
of the academy, you'd want that, of course.
no. Pwedeng mag-sound elitist tong sinasabi ko, pero like, a lot of people who don't have a college degree are more competent than those with college degrees,
Oh, yun,
diba? Like,
yun, yeah.
like you really can't
And bawal,
Yeah, yeah.
dapat hindi
Base.
talaga lagyan, yeah. Yun yung sinasabi. I thought you were
Wait,
disagreeing.
what was? Oh, I was so confused with Jeremy.
wait I'm disagreeing in a sense, pero like
What?
I'm just
Wait,
stating ito. I'm just saying at least there must be a requirement ganyan. Ito. Let's take Pacquiao for an example. I'm not saying that he's pero
so actually, wait lang.
he's
Wait lang.
being
You're
used as a
saying-
puppet.
Gusto ko lang ma-clarify. you're saying na dapat may college degree. Like simple terms.
Yes.
Yun,
Like
Okay, yeah, that's
Yung,
yeah,
yeah,
that's okay. That's okay. Like it's definitely an okay thing to like say, you know. But
yeah,
Kasi
gets ko na-
how
gets ko
can you
na
carry out
i-define.
your job?
exactly,
How can you
right?
carry out your
There has
job?
to be like a way. There has to be like a training thing. Like
Yeah.
there has to be a training that
Because-
doesn't require a college degree, but at the same time, it's also free.
Yeah, parang yung
It's
gano'n.
also for the public, so that you know you're not going in there clueless.
Frankly, I don't think it's an issue right now. As free na yung may mga free na pag-aaral, right? Or am I wrong?
Well, I mean, education still kind of. I mean, studying in
True.
Los Baños, Owen, costs us apartments. You know,
That's true.
cost
Oo
us
nga, oo nga.
staying in the
Yeah.
staying in the school for like
Good point. Yeah.
4
true.
years. It still costs us a lot, so it doesn't really cover all the other needs. all the
Doesn't
time.
remove the problem.
Yeah. It only lessens it. So if you're like flat broke, it's really rough to get
True.
through
Agreed.
That makes sense.
through college.
To get through college.
Not only that, there are people like the people who live with allowances that come from the university don't get the allowances on time most of the time. that's the
Like
big,
they're
so they're like living half their life
Palaging may
hungry.
delay. Palaging may delay. Palaging may
Yeah,
utang.
it's always delayed. So it's a really rough experience. I wouldn't want to let anyone live like that. That's why we still have those programs where you adopt a student. That's why there's still those programs there, because there are really students that have a hard time. You know, it only allows. It doesn't allow everyone, but
It lessens the burden. Yeah.
it lessens the burden. It allows a
Burden.
lot more people, but it doesn't allow everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not only that, I feel like the Senate doesn't really represent every single Filipino. Honestly, I feel like a lot of them are,
Of course.
I think
Man, you're speaking the truth. Like
I feel like
they're
they
on
should,
their own.
but yeah.
they're on their own league.
I'm probably wrong, but I think people are voting for the rich people. So eventually, the rich people get even more rich. You get even richer.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
any
no.
of them are poor though. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
most of the people I know from the Senate are pretty well
Yeah.
off. They're pretty.
Even if they're not the same, they're not politicians. They're pretty much well off.
Yeah, and
The problem is some of them are very disconnected with the reality na
yeah,
yung mga
they're- yeah. They've never
pinangangalagaan nila yung
experienced
interest nila.
it. Exactly.
Man, being an adult stuff.
That's why
Being
it's
an
so.
adult.
That's why it's so important to have all sorts of people in the Senate. Like we can't just have everyone being Christian in the Senate, because if everyone was Christian in the Senate, everyone would just be implementing the Bible as laws.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
Damn.
And that's also an issue, because what we're doing is we're not representing everyone in the country, because there are people in the country that aren't Christian. There's like a huge
Listen,
amount of people that aren't Christian, and
There are
have
people that are Christian, there are Muslims, there are atheists.
yeah, and those people should also be like there should be at least a couple of representatives for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's really.
I really don't like how people keep imposing Bible verses as laws.
Yeah, neither do I. Honestly, like I'm Christian, but I don't like it when people make them into laws. Like these funnily enough, these aren't gonna get. You know what? Okay, let me just mention this like real quick. As a Christian, telling people not to do something still doesn't make them Christian. That's all I'm gonna
Like,
say on that.
Yeah,
like,
as
hindi mo
as
kaya
a-
i-force yung value.
Yeah,
Sa
you
ibang
can't
As a
force those
person with-
values.
as a person that has religion, we can I mean, if you're a person with religion, we can respect that you have religion. We can respect what you do, but you don't. You
Yeah, you
shouldn't
don't force it
anything
on
onto
other
us.
people. It shouldn't be enforced like Like it's the because it's not gonna convert them anyway. What's the point?
We don't.
Saka ito.
If the other person doesn't believe in your God or doesn't
Yeah,
believe in your
exactly.
values, then obviously just respect each other the same way
Yeah,
he's respecting you.
just let them let them do that. That's why stuff like divorce still isn't you know, I approve of divorce. Divorce is actually really important.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of these Christians are the issue is that a lot of them are against divorce when you know divorce is fine. It's not bad.
Saka hindi sila yung nasa situation. Like,
Yeah,
who are
exactly.
you to tell
True,
me na,
exactly.
who are
Yeah.
you to tell me na, like, make the marriage work where ako yung may alam na
Yeah, because
it can't
what
work.
a lot of Christians say
You're
is
not the
like,
one having a problem.
don't split something God put together. That's like the verse people are using. They say I mean if my wife was beating me or if someone's husband was beating them, I don't think God put them together. I'm just saying. It's probably
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, just let these people live their lives. Let them be. Is just let them divorce if they need to because you know, I'm sure I'm sure a lot of
But-
people wouldn't abuse divorce. Because
But
it costs
there's
money.
Like-
free will if you don't have it.
Yeah, because divorce costs money. People wouldn't do it willy-nilly.
Saka ito, they say na, like, having divorce in the equation, kumbaga,
Mm.
it destroys the sanctity of the marriage.
Oh, please.
Like-
Beating your
Like,
wife
what's the sense? What's the sense?
destroys
What's
the
the sense of-
No,
Hindi. Ito yung arguments na narinig ko. Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
the sense of being married kung pwede ka namang okay, time out na ako. Like, out na ako sa game.
And that's
Man, like,
you
people
know,
make mistakes.
like what do you call
I
this?
get. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like it has to be
Di, pero
it
like,
has to be a choice that people have. You know, like you can't just
give people options.
and not only that, annulment is legal. Annulment is legal here, right? What's the difference? It's
Mahirap ang ano.
Yeah, exactly.
Mahirap
I mean,
ang ano.
it's more difficult, but I'm just saying, it's still it's still them dividing.
It's legal. Yeah, you can
Why
do that.
why isn't anyone complaining about that? Why isn't
Right.
anyone complaining that that's an option? Come on.
What
Divorce
is the
is
difference
easier.
between divorce and annulment in the first
Legally,
place?
there's only a legal difference. There is no difference in the Bible. That's why it
Yeah,
doesn't make sense
I mean,
to me.
Sa annulment kasi like,
It just costs more.
sa annulment,
It just
Ah.
costs more.
wait, from what I've heard,
wala ba yung
I'm not
difference
really
yan?
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yung annulment, sa documents, may naganap na kasal.
Mm.
Pero sa divorce, like, walang naganap.
No. That's
Parang ganun.
What?
isn't that reversed? Divorce.
Wait,
You were married.
sa divorce,
Annul.
Ano yung annul
You
din?
were never married.
Then why would you need?
I say, anyway, either
Why would
way,
you
sa
need
Bible,
annulment
same
in the
lang yun.
first
Like,
Yeah.
nag-split pa rin kayo.
Yeah, exactly. You still split. Like, why isn't anyone complaining about
wait, that
annulment
doesn't
being
make-
legal?
That doesn't
Well,
make any sense.
kahit na walang divorce, may mga separated families.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, guys. Just let this. Just allow it. Just let.
What?
No.
Eto sa
Owen. Jared was saying that annulment. He got it flipped. I think at first, annulment. The marriage never happened. Divorce it happened.
annulment.
Yeah.
Divorce
Annul.
ends the
Yeah,
marriage.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
annulment
Tama. I'm
declares
sorry.
the marriage null and void.
It never happened. Basically.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure. I'm
Okay.
sure God forgot.
Oh.
You know. After annulling.
annulment versus
The
divorce.
end result
An
is the same
annulment
for
ends a
both
marriage.
options. Parties each free to marry again.
Like, come on, guys. Just let them. Just let divorce. Just let people divorce. Allow them.
Here. Another example. Yung sa sa may reproductive health care. Like,
Yeah.
they're against abortion, for example. Pero what about those orphan kids? Are you gonna do anything about that?
Exactly.
Bro, what? Yeah.
That's
Use of
granted na yung
contraception, too.
Catholic,
Use of contraception.
Yeah, exactly.
granted na yung Catholic Church runs orphanages. Pero like, it was never enough to begin with kasi bakit ang dami pa ring bata sa
What if you really can't make it work?
Yeah,
What would you
exactly.
do?
What if you couldn't handle it? Like, we had this conversation way back then with Owen. We had this debate back then. It was a drunken debate, so I don't know if anyone remembered it. But you weren't there, Jared, I think. I don't think you were there.
All right.
Because we were asking each other back then, what is your opinion on wait, what were we talking about? What was your opinion
Abortion.
on abortion, right?
Abortion.
And yeah, of course there were Christians, there was a lot of Christians in that debate.
Yeah.
And
Don't
I
kill.
was-
You don't have the right.
I was one of those, and when we were talking about it, what I said was, if the baby is probably alive already, like it's breathing, and it's like if it can, if it comes out, it can live. You know, I wouldn't want that to be
Is that
aborted.
abortion? Is that abortion? Is that
Yeah,
called
it's still
abortion?
counted as abortion. Like if
Oh, I didn't
if
know
it's
that.
like whole, like the body's whole, the ears, you got the nose, the heart's beating and stuff, I wouldn't want that to be aborted. Like I'd rather
Well, I'm
not have it aborted. But if
sa
it's like
first time.
the first 5 months, it's fine. Go ahead.
It's not alive yet.
Yeah, it's not alive. I don't see it as alive.
Well,
How do you
Well, I
really
mean-
define it? How do you really
I mean-
define alive in the first place?
Yeah,
Breathing.
I mean,
I would
first
say.
few weeks
Right.
pa lang talaga may heart na, like the heart's already functioning.
Oh really? Well, I
First-
don't know. I still
first
wouldn't say
trimester
it's
pa.
alive. Like there's not a body. There's nothing.
Chickens are alive.
Yeah, Gen X certain debate, but let's save that for another.
Yeah.
another
Actually, so
Alright.
back to jobs. Well, I
Oh,
wouldn't.
back to jobs.
I wouldn't run for office. It's not. For
Why
me.
did we go for office again? Kasi saving people's lives.
Yeah. We were talking about saving people's lives.
That was a long way of tangent from fireman.
I wanted to reiterate that one, Jared. We're just saying
Gusto ko na lang-
that saving people's lives is a
Oh, yeah,
noble
Boss.
noble goal or a noble
Profession.
profession. We're just not
Agreed.
noble. We're not as noble as the people who would do those kinds of things.
I am also not as strong.
Yeah, I'd probably die before they would. I'm just saying.
Well,
If I was a fireman
as-
and I go to a burning building, I'd probably die before I could even reach them.
well, I mean sa ngayon kasi like I'm not really worried about that kasi like how can I say this? Parang I've always believed other people's lives are worth more than, so parang
More important.
yes.
Yeah. I mean,
That's-
sure.
That's a noble view, Jared. I respect that
What's
view.
the
Can't really
what's the-
weigh
what's the
people's
sense
lives.
of being alive if you're
yours.
not gonna
Yeah.
use it to improve other people's lives? Like,
It's good, but to
it's a
us,
selfish thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
to
I'm not
you,
saying that you're
yeah,
selfish.
to you, it's
That's-
probably
no, it's
better
good.
to do
It's selfish is fine. It's not a negative trait.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that other people are bad.
because you're taking care of
Not
yourself.
pushing to
Pushing
have
the
these.
handle in the train.
Yeah,
He's not
like,
pushing to have the same ideas.
the same path
Yes.
na nilalakad sa. I'm just saying na iba-iba talaga ng paraan ang mga tao
Yeah,
kung
it's,
paano nila gusto.
I'm just
I-
like, if my family was in a burning building, I would jump in. I'm just saying that I have a way of valuing specific people. Well, we
I mean,
we have a
we obviously value the people we care about
yeah.
more.
I'm just saying that I wouldn't value people I don't know more than
Yeah,
my own.
compared to your own, to what you know, to the
Yeah.
people you know.
Because like, let's say if I had nothing to lose and there was someone that needed help, I could help them. Like I would help them. But if there was
Yeah,
something
wait.
that what do you call it? If there was something that I
I
could
mean,
lose, like
wait,
let's say
wait.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I think Ru is it's a horrible way to say it though. Yeah, saving people is a choice. Saving people is a
Yes,
choice.
yes.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's a choice that
It's
you
your
have
choice.
to make.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a choice you have to make.
And I don't think there are misplays when you make those choices.
And there's a good Samaritan law for him.
I don't think
Well-
anyone could blame you for the choices that you make.
Yeah, why
When it
would
comes to
people
that.
blame you for not saving someone if you have the chance to die, for example?
Yeah, exactly. Right? If someone was drowning, I wouldn't jump in. I can't swim.
I don't know swim, yeah. Why would you jump in, right?
Exactly, right? But if
Like,
it was someone I
dalawa lang.
cared about, I would
I'd
jump in.
probably jump in.
Yeah.
Push
Don't
them,
jump
and
in,
I'll just
man.
die.
I would jump in. I wouldn't call I'd call 911 and jump in. I would do that.
No.
I'm just saying.
What
Like,
I probably do would
in
be
the-
try to push them.
Ito. If I can't swim and there's a person drowning and that person is I just find
The one who
a
can
salbabida
swim.
faster, ganyan. I'll make
It's pretty hard
Like-
to make those decisions, Jared. I'm saying, Jared, it's
Yeah,
kind of a
yeah.
rush. It's kind of like this
Yeah.
situation.
rush decision.
We are able to think about now in case
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah, we can kind of imagine the situation, but I feel like if we were really there,
Pag nandun ka na.
I would only do it if it was someone I cared about or maybe even knew. If it was just someone I knew, I would still jump in. But if it was someone I didn't
If
know,
Owen was drowning,
yeah,
Owen
was
I
drowning,
jump.
would
We
you-
both drown.
I don't. Yes.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
pero
I'm just
like,
saying, if it, yeah,
Ipon.
we value.
Mahirap
It's very important
salita
that we
talaga.
understand that people value different lives differently.
True.
agreed.
Someone important to you might not be really that important to me.
Way back then, I really loved people,
Yeah.
and I would probably have saved everybody if I could. I would die for everybody, but
Oh
you know,
God.
now,
You know the saying, ano?
yeah,
Nah.
yeah. What?
Buy a hero or live long enough to be the villain.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what's happening to me. I'm just saying, like, it's really hard to make that choice. To risk it all for people you don't know.
I just thought that, I just think that saving people was cool. Yeah, that was.
Maybe one day I'll eat my words, actually. And I actually will risk my life for people I don't know.
Maybe ako rin.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll
Probably not
pero
now.
like,
But yeah,
Probably not.
Maybe after this podcast. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll make the decision.
you can also save people differently. Like,
pero
for example, yung ano,
Give them money, Like, there's a lot of ways to help
Or-
people.
or give them alternatives like through ordering takeout, which costs so much.
well, robots are stealing people's jobs now.
Hey, that's our
Like-
fault.
Not all jobs, but yeah, it can.
Well, I mean, it can, but it
Like, it
Well-
doesn't have sentience yet, so it cannot really steal.
The problem is, like, since some
Yung
jobs could be
automation.
automated, yeah,
I mean, that's one.
some people's
I
jobs
believe na
kinda don't
pag-usapan
matter.
You can't replace communication, for example.
Yeah, that one. Or management, or like Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that you can't really change.
There's a lot of
De, pero like,
skills.
back then, for example, sa factory worker, most factory workers
Actually,
nowadays,
yes, factory workers sadly can be replaced.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Kahit nga mga truck drivers di ba,
As technology advances,
advent,
you have to look for a
sa
job
advent
that
of self-driving cars.
Maybe artistry will become like an actual, like a day-to-day job kind of thing. Like there will be companies hiring painters or something. Maybe one day. I'm not sure if there's anything that exists like that.
Before, nobles, the rich people would hire painters because they're bored.
The church, actually, during the Renaissance, the church would hire.
The church.
Musicians as well. Sila Beethoven.
Yes,
Tama. Exactly.
Artists in general.
Musicians are hired to play songs for the rich.
Yeah, right? Because there was no radio
wala
back
pa
then.
kasing
There were no
recorder.
speakers.
There's no Spotify
internet.
back then.
Yeah.
There's no we can Spotify. Like,
Couldn't
let's
watch
call Beethoven.
VTubers.
Play us some music now.
Just a V. No?
Yeah, there's like
Vivaldi.
way back then, people probably had a lot more job opportunities. Maybe, but technology kind of expanded though. It kind of gave a lot more things to do.
I mean, programming wasn't possible before.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
job.
Well, kaya ngayon yung mga technical jobs, like, more about computer. Kaya mas popular yung professions.
So Jared,
I mean, computers have become very important. Right?
So Jared,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Jared, if you weren't okay, maybe our last question would probably be if you weren't
Wait.
if you weren't doing this today, like doing what you're doing today, what would you want to be doing instead?
That's a hard
Well,
question. Oh, okay. I know what the answer is.
If you weren't pursuing what you're pursuing today, what would you rather be pursuing?
Oh, okay.
Well, I think eto. Food and basta related sa hotel and rest.
Yeah,
Something about
that's actually pretty
food
fun.
and
Yeah,
food and beverage,
that's pretty
Oh,
good.
I like food. I like food.
Right?
like food,
Right?
man. I like food.
exactly. Who doesn't?
I like making drinks and stuff. I think you'd call me up. Jared, make us a drink. Okay, man, you got it.
Yeah, maybe you should mix our drinks next time, Jared. I'll pay you.
Okay.
I'll pay you with alcohol.
I'll make a killer. I'll make you guys drunk.
That's good.
Alright, how about Owen?
That sounds
How
scary,
about
actually. Yeah, what about you, Owen? What would you rather be doing?
Programming, building a game, really.
Wow, that's a
Bandersnatch.
different
Yeah. Yung nasabi ko lang kanina is fireman eh. Yeah, yung bata pa ako nun.
But you actually enjoy programming.
So, dati kasi, fireman, di ba? Yung sumunod kasi dun, the profession ko would be, yun, nawalan kagad ako ng goals sa totoo lang. After nung goal ko
graduation?
sa fireman, like,
Oh, okay.
after nung phase ko nun, hindi ko na lang gustong gawin.
Oh, I lost goals, man.
I was, ano pa ako na, grade 1? I was at first grade.
Wow, that's a pretty long. That's a pretty long time span
Yes.
for you to have no goal.
Sorry, hindi ko pa masasagot yung yung
Sige.
tanong. Because, ano tawag dun, yung
Ano ba?
my parents are pretty kind. Like, they're so kind. They always give me a choice. I'm bad at choosing.
What was the choice?
I really,
What were the choices?
hindi pala choice. Like, they always give me to what I want to do.
Damn, that's privilege.
I don't know what to do. Well, except dun sa part na bawal ako lumabas kasi, yun. Mahal na naman. Hindi ko alam kung ba't di nila pinapalabas ng bata ako. Probably because, I'm a careless kid.
Were you though?
I'm a careless, sick kid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sickly.
Sickly kid.
Yeah, so I got addicted to gaming, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. So like,
'Cause,
So other than programming or paggawa ng video game.
Yun, meron naman ng parang sobrang laking time span na hindi ko alam kung ano yung gustong gawin sa buhay ko. Like, kung randomly mag-appear na, oh, I'm good at math. Maybe I want a field on math, but I never really specified what I want. So, was one time we played, naandi kami sa Dota.
yeah,
I would sometimes escape the house.
and you
Sometimes
played
escape
Dota?
the house to play Dota with my friends, yeah.
That's
Because
pretty-
we had a team back then. Like, pangalan is Joker. Yun yung team namin.
Damn.
Yeah, yun, kasi Joker, ako yung O sa Joker.
Ooh, what
Initials
the heck?
namin yun. Yeah, initials namin yung Joker.
And how did that go?
Tapos, yung nickname ko nun is Spirit. Yeah, I was Spirit. Tapos, because I always use the, mid laner. I was a former mid laner. Interest. Losing motivation, yeah.
So you
And-
wanted to be a gamer? Or no, everyone's
But yeah, at one point, like, maybe I'd want to pursue something related to gaming.
like an esport, maybe a shoutcaster. You know, that sounds pretty fun.
As a kid, you really don't think that you'd have any future as a gamer. Back then,
Yeah,
at
because parents would tell you.
yeah, exactly. They would tell you based on their experience.
Yeah, it doesn't lead to anything, right?
Ano,
Then
tapos,
again, you know, you kind of have to be super good.
I mean, I was bad.
I was
I was
bad.
bad
too.
in Dota. Yung napansin ko is I'm a fast learner. I'm a really fast learner. But I'm only fast at learning if I'm learning from someone else. Someone better than me.
Yeah, so it's hard to refine.
If you're self-learning, you don't know which mistakes you're actually making.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
So, tapos and then college happened. Tapos even before college, I didn't know what the course I wanted to take. Guys, like, this
I
thing has the word communication in it. I'm good at English, so maybe I'll take it.
Wow. Wow, easy.
So I took it.
I cannot believe you took DevCom.
I mean,
That's such a
I
hard
didn't know
course.
what I was. Oof. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get blamed.
How
Is it
about
easy?
you? How about
To be honest, sobrang hirap niya kapag makikipag-usap sa tao, obviously. One of the course ng DevCom. But yung written, yung it's easy. yung nahirapan ako sa interacting part. Ito sa actual na studies part.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Like, yeah. Sobrang nakakagulat kasi may roommates. Naging roommate kita rin dati, di ba?
Yeah.
Roommates would see me playing a game before an exam.
So that's what. So that's what I sound like. That's what I sound like to other people.
Yeah, that's how you sound like.
When
That's
I talk about
also
my
me.
course.
That's also- So that's why nagka-interest ako sa comsci because I'm not a god at it, but I like it. I like comsci.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
So yeah. So now, like, yung goal ko lang is I want to build a game, but I can't really build a game because I don't know. I lack the motivation to do it. Right now, I'm just wondering, just doing what I'm. Nagtatrabaho lang ako. Hindi ko rin alam kung ano yung ginagawa ko. Kasi, I mean, alam ko yung trabaho ko, but like, I don't have anything further beyond that. So,
That's okay. I think that's okay. We're still
Yes.
pretty young. So
Rune, you better build that comsci, that company.
I hope I will, cause I'm not really sure if I want to handle the company. Maybe you could handle it for me.
Could build the company and we make games.
I'll just raise the funds maybe, and you handle everything else. So
yeah, but yeah.
I guess we get to me. Like what would I rather be doing? Right now I'm usually working. I'm programming all the time, every day, for ungodly hours. But yeah,
I'm writing every day.
yeah, I think that's worse, Owen.
No.
I think that's harder.
I mean, that's parehas siya eh, parehas. Is it?
So I think I think honestly I would have been building building like a YouTube channel and then like posting animations if I didn't go this route. So that might have been what I would have been doing, or like if I could be doing that and a side job of like being a YouTube editor, because that was kind of something I wanted to be doing.
YouTube mod.
Yeah, Twitch mod, or well, I'm a Twitch mod right now, and there's not really much happening. But as a YouTube editor, you know, you get to do a lot of stuff. You get to be creative with it. It's probably something I would have taken if I didn't go for this course. Like, I mean, it's not that those aren't courses, but I probably would have taken like just some random course.
Yeah.
And that's probably, and then those two other things would probably be what I would be doing.
If you took DevCom, that would definitely help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I feel like life is pretty boring. I don't know. It's.
Same.
I
Same.
feel like it is. It is. And
Same.
I think that's pretty good.
I think I'm pretty content with my games.
Yeah, I'm pretty content with my life too. It's pretty okay.
I like my games.
Like, I mean, if I had extra money, if I had like a lot of money, it would be better.
True. I would play a lot more games.
I'm just saying, I probably would be living the same life, even with like, I don't know, millions under my belt.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't want to be spending on anything really. Maybe just food.
No, I would definitely spend on games.
Yeah, maybe games. Yeah, but it would be basically a pretty much the same life.
If my fund increases, it'll all go down to.
I honestly cannot play games for forever. It makes me sick.
Yung ano ko sa akin. Wait, Jer, do you play mobile games? Or no, not mobile games. Games in general.
Yeah.
I take you for a sports kind of guy, but now it's quarantine, so kind of hard to do that.
Esports.
Esports.
Wait, you play League?
What do you play? What do you play?
I remember you playing Dota, but I don't remember you playing League. Mobile Legends?
Maybe it's a different esport.
Yes,
Mobile Legends. I've tried. Pero like, ano ba yung nag-work sa akin? COD. COD.
Should probably change my
yeah, Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people play Call of Duty.
it's a pretty fun game. I didn't like it on the phone though. It's hard.
I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
If it's not the mouse, if
I'm bad at aiming. I don't know how to aim on the phone. It's rough.
Yeah. People who aim with phones are gods.
Yeah, they gotta be like
They're
I
gods.
don't know how they're doing it. Not only that, you're like dragging, so your fingers like always in front of the screen when you're moving and stuff. And
I don't really understand how people can do that, but they're really good.
Yeah, I don't really understand why it's even a thing, really.
Wait, I just may trivia lang ako for our listeners.
Yeah.
So, since nandiyan na tayo sa mobile, did you know na parang humans daw ay nag-evolve to have more sensitive thumbs?
Ooh, really?
Yeah,
What do you mean by sensitive thumbs?
Like since nasa
Yes,
digital age na
thumbs.
tayo, like, mas ginagamit natin yung thumbs na navigating our device.
So they're
It's
more
been said,
precise or something.
na we'll have more nerve endings, longer
Wow.
thumb.
Longer thumbs, maybe thinner
Like
ones
I've
for precision.
maybe
That's
we don't know. We don't
that's
we don't
actually
know.
like that actually makes sense.
It makes sense. Like people adapt. Like same lang din sa topic
Even
na tonight, which is
evolution.
jobs. Like people find opportunity.
Smaller
We're
hands
resilient
will
as
probably
humans.
become a thing.
Mm,
Smaller hands in general, because I think having large hands makes it a little bit difficult to navigate through the phone, just a little bit. Yeah, especially when your
well,
thumb is like right across the screen. Like if your thumb isn't able to reach the right side of the like if you're holding it with your right hand and you can't reach the right side, the bottom right side of your phone screen with your thumb because your hand's too big. Because that happens. That happens to people. So yeah, it might be a thing that hands would become smaller eventually. 'Cause, you can't be holding a tablet
with your one.
with your one hand. I
You
mean,
always
if your hand was that big, I guess.
Smaller hands.
Yeah, smaller hands might become a thing. Smaller hands allows you to like move your fingers a little bit better. Because if you have bulky hands, they're a lot harder to move.
True. Gaming na, like, ano tawag doon? Evolution, yeah.
Yeah.
Mag-evolve na
Yeah,
smaller
your
hands.
hands will evolve to become a gamer's hands. That's actually pretty good, actually, Jared.
The optimal gamer.
Now I feel much better about my really small hands. My hands are really small. I guess I was a gamer from right from the get go. I was a
Am I a gamer?
Yeah, you are. You have long hands though, so it's a little
Yeah,
bit
so I can
debatable.
Easy.
Long
My
fingers.
brain compensates.
Yeah.
ay,
My brain and my reaction time compensate. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, anyway, so that was
man,
fun though. I enjoyed. I love how our conversation went from jobs to like the politics.
everything.
Yeah, it's
So like everything.
it like jumped everywhere, and that was fun. I think. I think everyone was kind of was pretty passionate with what they were talking about. I think I like these podcasts more because that was the first time I heard it. Like, I'm saying it. This is like the fourth time I said it. That was the first time I heard Elijah talk so passionately about something that wasn't Adventure Time. And I felt like that was I felt his dream, man.
You felt his dream.
Yeah, like I've never felt like that with my own dreams. But he seems to have his dream like he really wants that dream.
He wants to do this, yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of want to experience it a little bit, dip my toe in the water. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do it for the rest of my life. You could say it's like a short dream, like a little checklist.
Pero like
Yeah.
for like whatever para sa mga listeners, whatever job, whatever career you may walk, be happy. Like as long as you're happy, you won't
Yeah, hello, Jared.
kahit
Ba't
hello?
napuputol ka, Jared?
I don't know. Basta sabi ko lang be happy. Like,
Try to speak
kahit ano.
continuously loud para hindi ka maputol. I think Discord's cutting you
Hello,
off.
hello.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello. All right. So
Queen.
whatever career path you may walk on, ganyan. just be happy. Like, as long as you're happy, you won't regret anything in life.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think I can
Like,
agree with that. As long as you don't make
kahit ba
mistakes, yeah.
kahit ba nagtitinda lang ako ng ano diyan, ice candy ganyan. Masaya ba ako? Why not?
Yeah, if it's something you want to do, right? No, why not?
Di ba?
You want to be a
Like,
fireman?
Pursue
I wouldn't
pursue
stop
what you want.
All right.
Kung gusto mong basta whatever you want, do it. Ano, the Momol podcasters support you. Sa amin.
Yeah.
Financially, maybe not. Emotionally, yes.
What? Yeah. Like,
We
Financially.
can't really give you money. We're just saying.
yeah. Like, we're broke, man.
Yeah,
Like,
we're probably as broke as
we're also
you.
we're broke. We're broke as fuck. Like, we're probably more broke than our listeners.
We're not speaking for Owen. Owen's rich.
What? No,
Owen's
I'm not.
Owen's rich. Don't deny it, man.
No.
He's got the privy.
I really wish we could get some ads for our podcast.
One day, maybe. One day, when
One
maybe
day,
we should
maybe,
actually
one day.
start sharing this podcast so people would watch it.
Yeah. Like we should actually
Nung naliligo ako kanina, naisip yun, maybe I should start sharing this.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe-
nakailan tayo.
Yeah, on our
maybe
Twitter,
we should
maybe.
start making it more
Hirapan ako mag-share kasi yung title natin.
Kasi what?
like, eventually we'll
Kasi yung
get
ano natin, yung pangalan ng org.
Oh, well, they're fine. They're fine.
they're fine.
No one will find out. It's just MMS.
I mean,
MMS.
yeah, I can't share it as
Oh, as you. It's fine. We have to share it on the on our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, by the way.
What's our Twitter?
I forgot our Twitter handle.
PLP Momols.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
UPLB Momols. Yeah, we have to share this video. We have to share all the other. Maybe the first, maybe the last two videos. I feel like the
Did we
February one.
talk about MMS before? Why it started? Why do we have Twitter? Why the
No,
Twitter?
actually, I don't think we've ever talked about it. Maybe we
No,
can
we need
once we
Quinn
get.
for that.
Yeah,
we need Quinn.
we also need like more viewers, guys. If you got friends,
Share it.
share it. Thanks
Help
for
us.
watching this
Help us.
2-hour podcast. There's only 4 of us earlier, and I didn't expect it to reach 2 hours. That's a lot of talking.
Probably people listen to this. Like, I have this friend where I share all of podcasts. Tapos pinakikinggan lang niya hanggang sa mga tulog.
That's good.
I'm really glad
At
that
least he's listening.
you're using us. You're using us as a lullaby. Parang
You might wake up now.
it's an
I'm just saying.
honor.
You might wake up with our triggering words.
Yeah, we might
like,
say something wrong. Maybe one day I'll probably say something wrong. It's really hard. I'm like dodging. I'm trying to tiptoe through landmines, hoping I don't say something wrong.
walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
Like, man,
Fine. People don't know us. People don't know us. These aren't our Twitter handles.
You don't know me.
Yeah,
You don't know where I live,
follow
man.
me on Twitter. No, don't follow me.
Don't message us.
Unless you like VTubers, so sure, follow me on Twitter. Because walang Japanese yung laman ng Twitter ko.
Don't leave DMs, please. Leave DMs on the Momol Sock website.
On the
Momol Sock Twitter.
Ano
I don't think I can
Don't
answer
leave-
DMs in Twitter.
I'm not even using Twitter. And
Wait, this isn't even my Twitter handle. What am I talking about? They'll never find me.
yeah, maybe.
This isn't my Twitter.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that.
They're fine if they find me. What would they do though?
They'll send you their own VTuber channels.
Hey, go on. Yeah, I follow a lot of VTubers. Like a lot of VTubers.
Maybe you'll get some VTuber friends. All right. I think we could end the podcast there. That was pretty fun. I don't want to keep you guys
that's-
up because it's a Saturday. You guys want?
Yeah.
I
We
don't
have
want you
another-
guys to.
Probably a Monday when you see this. But yeah.
We're
Oh yeah. We're recording on a Saturday. Well, it's not Saturday anymore. But it was
Sunday
Saturday.
now.
It was Saturday an hour ago. But yeah, thanks for watching. Actually, it was fun. I loved it. Thanks
Yeah,
for-
thank you.
If
Thank
you're
you, thank
here at the end of the video, at the end of this 2-hour video, thank you for
I'm a-
watching.
Thank you. Send me your Gcash number. I'll give you some money for making it to this far. Like, oh man,
Do not leave your numbers on the YouTube comment section.
my number is 09. That's my number.
All right.
All right,
I think
so
we
I
can
think
end
we
it there.
should-
Yeah.
That's
Thanks for watching, everybody. This was the Momol Podcast, the podcast where we talk about everything but Momol.
When are we gonna actually talk about Momo?
Probably never. Who knows?
Never. Who knows?
Well, 1 million subscribers will talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's set that as the
Sali
goal.
natin. Yeah. All right. So bye.
Bye.